Good evening and welcome to Just Events Online Weekend News at 9. I am Rashidat Morino. The news headlines. Federal government reaffirms commitment to local government autonomy. No link between Shettima's statement, Rivers crisis, presidency says. Minister intervenes campaign on Nigerian IMO council bid. Federal government targets 21,000 jobs for renewed hope employment drive phase 2. Katsina governor orders suspension of key officials over reformatory torture case. Abia governor reaffirms administration commitment to security. NIMEC denies downtown on subscribers face SIM swaps delays. NNPP explains absence from Lagos Council poll. Now the news in details. The federal government has said that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu remains fully committed to implementing local government autonomy as a means of deepening democracy and accelerating development at the grassroots level. Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, asserted this yesterday in Abuja, where the National Forum of Ex-Councillors, led by its president, Mr. Haula Kazim Azan, paid him a consulate visit to his office. He said the autonomy and the ability to function very well will strengthen democracy at the grassroots and also promote development at that level. The presidency yesterday joined a distinction between the Thursday remarks of Vice President Kashim Shettima at the public presentation of a book by former Autonomy General of the Federation, Mohammed Bello Adoku San, and the recent political developments in Rivers State of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu constitutional actions in that regard. It labels a gross misrepresentation online report suggesting that Vice President has drawn a comparison between his experience as governor of Borno State under President Goodluck Jonathan and suspension of Governor Siminalayi Fubara by President Tinubu. Responding to the online report in a statement yesterday, Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Communications, Office of the Vice President, Stanley Nuochi, said the Vice President's remarks were distorted. The Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Adegboyega Oyetola, has launched a comprehensive campaign to secure Nigerians' election into Category C of the National Maritime Organization Council. This was announced in a statement signed by the Special Advisor, Media and Communications to the Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Bolaji Akinyola. Oyetola formally flagged off Nigerian campaign at the IMO headquarters in London on June 18, 2025, and since then engaged in an intensive round of high-level bilateral meetings with representatives of key maritime nations. This diplomatic offensive, described as door-to-door diplomacy, is aimed at building strategic alliance ahead of upcoming IMO Council's elections. The National Directorate of Employment has announced its plan to engage at least 21,000 unskilled Nigeria in the second phase of Renewed Hope Employment Initiative. Director General of the Directorate, Silas Agara, disclosed this in Abuja on Thursday during a one-day strategic implementation of Renewed Hope Employment Initiative second phase meeting involving all state coordinators, zonal directors, and top officials of the NDE. The initiative is part of the broader agenda of the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration, which aims to tackle unemployment and drive economic growth. The first phase targeted over 90,000 unemployed Nigerians across the states of the Federation. Governor Diko Umaru Rada of Katsina State has ordered the immediate suspension of key officers at the Baba Ruga Reformatory Center following a disturbing case of torture that led to the amputation of an immediate hand and severe injury to another. The decision was made after the state government received a detailed report from a committee set up to investigate the incident involving a young inmate, Usman Musa. The report indicated several staff members of gross misconduct and abuse of power. The governor of Abia State, Dr. Alice Oti, has reaffirmed the commitment of his administration to ensuring that no part of the state is yielded to insecurity. Oti, speaking at the launch of the Abia State Security Trust Fund at the International Conference Center, Umaha, the state capital, also charges Abians and the residents to take more than a passing interest in issues of security around the vicinity to tackle insecurity challenges and remain ahead of criminals. The governor would describe the launch of the State Security Trust Fund as another layout program in his holistic security outlook, focusing on prevention of criminal activities, said that the launch was in line with the provisions of the Abia State Security Trust Fund Law 2024, which empowers the state to set up a specialized framework for mobilizing, managing, and deploying resources in support of our security infrastructure across the state. The National Identity Management Commission on Friday said its National Identification Number Verification Portal is working despite complaints by telecom subscribers and operators about continued service disruption. Many Nigerians in recent weeks have experienced frustration over the inability to retrieve their phone numbers or complete SIM-related services due to what they describe as a prolonged downtime on NIMEC verification platform. In Africa's most populous nation, SIM swabs requires verifying your identity, typically by linking your NIN. This helps prevent fraud and unauthorized access to your mobile line. The new Nigerian People's Party, NNPP, has explained why it is not fielding candidates in Saturday local government council election in Lagos State. The news agency of Nigeria reports that the election is being held across the 20 local government areas and 37 local council development areas in the state. Speaking with NAN, the NNPP National Publicity Secretary, Mr. Ogini Olakposi, described the move as regrettable but necessary, citing limited options available to the party at the time. And that is all on Just Events Online Weekend News at 9. Here is the recap of the news headlines. Federal government reaffirms commitment to local government autonomy. No link between Shettima's statement, Rivers crisis, presidency says. Minister interferes campaigns on Nigeria's IMO council bid. Federal government targets 21,000 jobs for Winning Hope Employment Drive Phase 2. Katsina governor orders suspension of key officers over reformatory torture case. Abia governor reaffirms administration's commitment to security. NIMEC denies downtown as subscribers face SIM swabs delays. NNPP explain absence from Lagos Council poll. Always remember that every action of today is a preparation for tomorrow's reaction. For more news, visit www.justeventsonline.com. And to read more updates, follow us on our social media platform with a tap at Just Events Online. You can also send us an email on justeventsonline@gmail.com. I am Rashidat Muraino. Good night.